An inspector general at the USDA has defied President Donald Trump's illegal order firing all inspectors general. According to Reuters, Phyllis Fong, a 22-year veteran of the department, was escorted out of her office by security after she refused to comply with her firing by the Trump administration. She had earlier told her colleagues that, hey, I'm going to stay, okay? This is after the White House had illegally terminated her on Friday, and she said that she did not believe the administration had followed the proper protocols. In an email to colleagues on Saturday, reviewed by Reuters, she said the Independent Council of the Inspectors General on Integrity and Efficiency has taken the position that these termination notices do not comply with the requirements set out in law and therefore are not effective at this time. So she was saying, you didn't actually fire me. All right. You got to do it the right way or else I'm coming in. And that's exactly what she did. And look, there's a process here, right? She's right. The president's supposed to notify Congress in writing 30 days before removing or transferring an IG from office their substantive rationale for that removal or transfer order. Okay? So, yes, the president does have the power to remove them, but only if they have good reason for it. You need a detailed case and specific reasons to do this. And Trump doesn't have them. I mean, what would be a good reason then? For example, if for some reason they couldn't carry out their mission, whether it be like, oh, they're compromised. That could be one. Or they might just be like too old or something like that, where, you know, they're mentally unfit for it. Something like that. Or they have a health issue or whatever. That would be a good reason. Okay? Plenty of good reasons. That said, Trump doesn't have those reasons. But Congress needs to know, if you have one, what these reasons are. And they cannot be vague statements. They have to be very specific. Now, what do I mean by vague? Well, take this example. This is what Trump's rationale is. These rogue partisan bureaucrats have been relieved of their duties in order to make room for qualified individuals who uphold the rule of law and protect democracy. Rogue partisan bureaucrats. Yeah, they're rogue and partisan. That's why I got to get rid of them. Really? Really? For one, this lady is a George W. Bush appointee. Okay? Rogue and partisan. Partisan for who? George W. Bush? Insane, right? No, the real reason that she was fired, and a lot of these inspectors general, is because Trump wants to replace them with loyalists. Now, specifically, though, there was some additional animus here coming from friends of Donald Trump, like Elon Musk. All right. In 2022, the Inspector General's office for the USDA, her office, launched an investigation into Elon Musk's brain implant company, Neuralink. Yeah, you know, the company that wants to put chips in everyone's brain. Yeah. Well, they had some issues, okay, which prompted this investigation. Documents from the University of California, Davis, where Neuralink conducted monkey experiments from 2017 to 2020, revealed that the implantation of the company's device caused debilitating health effects in the animals, resulting in euthanasia. Animals experienced chronic infections, paralysis, swelling in the brain, loss of coordination and balance, and depression. That last one seems to be, I mean, a little less severe than the others, but nonetheless, not good. Now, his company was also under investigation in 2024 for lying to investors about this, right? About the viability of Neuralink. You know what happened to that investigation?
Bing, 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 boom. It's gone.
Now that Elon Musk is ostensibly the president of the United States, president, co-president, doesn't matter. He's got a lot of influence here, and he's throwing it around. So, of course, yeah, very likely that this is retaliation for her daring to investigate Musk, who pumped about $250 million into Trump's re-election campaign. And by the way, he also had bought Twitter and used that to help promote Donald Trump while burying left voices. Okay. And so, yeah, Donald Trump owes him a lot for keeping him out of prison, essentially, for his victory in this election. And so he's doing everything that Musk wants him to. Firing all the people that dared to investigate him for his companies. Okay. And he was facing a lot of investigations, whether it be sexual harassment, having a culture of, again, sexist behavior at these different companies, as well as stuff like Neuralink with lying to investors, etc. And so, yeah, he was facing a lot, and now they're gone. That's what $250 million will buy you. And that's why being the richest man in the world, pretty nice gig, if you can get it. So, retaliation. But look, the thing is, her removal actually couldn't happen at a worse time for average people. The USDA, which is now pretty much leaderless, all right? And there's no inspectors general now. They're supposed to be monitoring the bird flu, which is killing tens of thousands of chickens, okay? Causing egg prices to go up. It's already killed a person in Louisiana. But now they really can't do their job either. Okay, so she gets removed forcibly from her office, and now I guess that frees up Trump to put in someone who is a loyalist, who will not actually investigate the things that matter, and will probably just make way for, people like Musk and other corporate CEOs to be able to do whatever the hell they want. That is, of course, unless Congress gets off their ass and actually starts asserting their powers, because this was an illegal firing. They can't do this. Now, of course, it's shameful, but not surprising that most Republicans, save for a few that have spoke out, have been more or less silent, though. But what's worse than that, because we expect that from Republicans, but Democrats, where's your fight? You haven't really put up any resistance. Unlike this lady who was, again, a George W. Bush appointee, who said, you know what, you want to make me leave? Make me. You're going to have to drag me out of the office to get rid of me. And that's exactly what they had to do. But you know what? It's little acts of resistance like that make a difference in fighting fascism. Look, Donald Trump and the people behind Project 2025, right? They want to steamroll all over the rules, the laws, and norms we have in government in order to get their way, which is, of course, to take power. They can only do so, though, if they're allowed to. Look, Trump's breaking laws, okay? Breaking norms, okay? You know what? I think it's time for the people to actually enforce those laws. I know. Oh, my God, I can't do that. Mr. President, what can we do? Remember, we're going from an administration that was like, the parliamentarians said no when it comes to raising the minimum wage. We can't do it. We can do nothing. We're going from that to the steamroll, where breaking all those laws, norms, procedures, everything. And now those same people were like, there's nothing we could do against parliamentarian, are now saying, well, there's nothing we could do against Trump for breaking those laws, rules, and norms that, that stopped us. Oh, what can we do? Look, the fact that we're even in this mess in the first place is because of the failure to enforce the laws against Donald Trump, who is a criminal. He is a felon. But look, it's not too late. All right. I know everybody thinks it's too late now. He's in power. What can we do? No, you have to have people that are willing to stand up for the rule of law and to not allow Trump and his goons to ignore it. Especially if it's only to benefit Elon Musk's desire for vengeance. How dare you investigate me? No, there are people in the government, government workers, that can challenge Trump. There are still guardrails if you're willing to actually stand up. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.